When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Rams will boot it away to start the game. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So San Diego State's offense has the ball first today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know. For sure, the quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way, so look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
To the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down here for the offense. Give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow.
Turning it on! And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up, but this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. The Aztecs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Snap it to the back. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And the Aztecs are threatening on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aztecs.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Colorado State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And they drop him for a loss, but there are penalty markers on the field. Let's check out the call. You can grab, but you can't hold on. The defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rams have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. There he goes to the right. The 20. Touchdown, San Diego State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you the speed. He takes it back for a long touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
You got to be so careful too, David, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Aztecs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Rams are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the middle. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Rams send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Here's the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. He's got him in the flat. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Oh, better look out. Touchdown, San Diego State. He got a step and just dusted the field.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Snags it quickly on the left. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Shows him the stiff arm. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Backs looking for the goal line. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Aztecs. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Looking to throw on first down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got him. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Got his man downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Out of the gun to give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 27. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Aztecs want to crank the tempo. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. It's complete to the left. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line. He's backed up against the wall. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Touchdown, Aztecs! Fitted in the window for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
San Diego State, 49. Colorado State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass and was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
They'll leave it with him. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Douglas. Release to the back. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Rams will send out the punt unit.
Number 15, on to kick it away.
Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. Tosses it incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got an open man. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Aztecs will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Trying to barrel in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Short completion, setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Moves around to clear up the vision. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on 4th and goal from the 4. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, San Diego State. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. A 69-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Colorado State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado State takes over the rim. Offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up.
Breaks into the open. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Rams come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the ground. He's got it again. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Rams decide to punt it away.
Coming up, 4th down.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Bust through behind his pad. Right down the gut of the field.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
Didn't take them long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, San Diego State.
The Aztecs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aztecs.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Douglas. Got his man down the middle.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
We've reached the break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. The throw. Catch in the middle, it's Riggs. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Rams will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down, looking for more. There he goes. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, San Diego State. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
From the gun, the ground game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on.
Oh, he's got some space. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Rams line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Across the 45. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. And the Rams will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll run it from the gun. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
And the Aztecs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Oh, what a move to get open. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force-feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for space, it's Carr. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it and still on his feet. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
The Aztecs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the single back. Fighting off the defender. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Rams in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Douglas. Here's the pressure. Basic connection. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Offense set on 1st down. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.